Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another week of the MLBA. We are here. The Chicago Bibarels are going up against the St. Kilda Serperiors for our first rematch of the season, at least. Oh no, we faced Hat twice this season, so this is our second rematch of the season. If you guys don't remember our first game against this team, we had it in the bag. We were playing well. We got our weakness policy Celesteela set up, and unfortunately that didn't work out because his Metagross had Thunder Punch and ended up being able to kill us with Bullet Punch on the following turn. So we didn't end up winning that game. And then I remember at the very end we had it in the bag though with Rotom. All Rotom needed to do was hit a Hydro Pump for us to win, and it missed, and we ended up losing to Infernape because of that. But it wasn't a misplay because if I clicked Volt Switch, I think I would have won anyways because Close Combat lowered his special defense, but I wasn't sure what move he would go for in that situation, and we just really misplayed at the end and ended up losing the game 1-0. So we're back for revenge here. If you guys don't know, I believe at this point in the season we are 3-6 going up against his team, which I believe is 6-3. And if we win out on the season, we actually are going to make playoffs, or have a chance to make playoffs, which I did not think was going to happen. So I really put a lot of effort into prepping for this game because I recognize that we do actually have a chance now, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. So here we go. Let's play this video, see how things go, and yeah. So I'll hit the play button. I lead with Rotom, expecting him to want to lead with I don't know, just Thundurus really, because Thundurus is a really common lead for a team like this, but Coco also. And so I'm gonna hard switch out, expecting a Volt Switch, but he goes for Dazzling Gleam, and unfortunately Druddigon is just gonna have to go down here. I know I kind of misplayed there, but like I felt like Volt Switch was a really easy play for him to make there with his Coco, and I guess or U-turn. So now I go out on my Donphan. I can get my Rocks up right here if I want to, but I'm gonna go for Knockoff instead and get this Assault Vest off of Blastoise, which is really nice, meaning that now Rotom can do a lot of damage to it, and it should be really good to go. So now I'm going to switch out into my Uxie, hoping that I can get up my Rocks at some point in this game. I believe Rocks are on Uxie this week, and yes they are. So now he's got his Metagross in. I fully expect him to go for Rocks here, so I'm going to go for Foul Play, as he does go for his Rocks, and now Metagross is going to go down to another Foul Play. So Metagross already done in this game. Last game it was what kind of stopped our Celesteela because it was Shuca Berry. So we're able to take down Metagross, and now I'm just going to basically stay in with Uxie, trying to get this Tornadus weekend, because Tornadus is a big problem to my team. I want it in range of Entei, so if he switches out now after Rocks, he will be in range of a Banded E-Speed. Gets the crit on the Hurricane, but it's not a big deal. I am going to U-turn out. And I was going to go into my Entei here, but I figured Donphan was still a good play because I can Rapid Spin, because he's obviously going to predict me to go for Ice Shard. So I'm going to Rapid Spin so I can get rid of these Rocks so that Entei is more of a threat to this team. I can see how E-Speed can really put in the work at the end of this game if Autonomous Celesteela can't. And now that Metagross is gone, I really feel like Celesteela has a good chance as well. I was going to go for Volt Switch here, but I went for my Light Screen, and I don't think I was Light Clay because I don't remember having a Reflect on this Rotom, but I might have been. I might have been dual screens because I had that set up Celesteela. But anyways, on this turn right here, he's going to go for U-turn, get that Regenerator back, which means he's out of range now of Entei. Actually, he still might be in range, but we're going to Volt Switch out on Salamence. And I'm like, okay, this is the time to set up with Celesteela. He's going to go for a Z-move. Now, I was really confused here. I have it behind a Light Screen. He goes for his Inferno Overdrive. I have my Aqua Berry, 38%, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense. I'm looking at all the calcs. I'm like, Fire Blast, under Light Screen, Z-move. No, it shouldn't do that much. It shouldn't do that much. And I'm like, super confused because last time we faced him, he brought Fire Blast. And I'm like, this makes no sense. How did it do that much? Well, I go for my Autonomize here, and I'm like, okay, well, if he Scarf Coco, I still need another Autonomize. So I go for another Autonomize, as he actually reveals he's Fire Fang, which would make more sense on why that happened. If he got the burn here, that would have been really bad. But we are able to go for our Heavy Slam now. Celesteela is going to get that Beast Boost. If he even was Scarf Coco, which he wasn't, obviously, he switched up moves. I think I was thinking Scarf Infernape, not Scarf Coco, but we actually are going to win this game with setup Celesteela, which is huge because it puts us at a really good record. I think I messed up on what I said before the video started. I think I said we were 3-6, but we were actually 2-6 going into this game. This game made us 3-6, so that's huge because I'm a 3-6 team with like a -2 differential, which is crazy. So yeah, we are going to win this game with our Celesteela, and we actually have some, some air to breathe in the season. We've had such a bad season. We had a 5-game losing streak from this game, before this game, and we finally broke it. We finally were able to win one. And next week we go up against the undefeated Philadelphia Absol. If you guys were wondering though why it was taking so long for me to upload this video, what happened was week 9, my opponent did not ever say anything, and so we never battled him, and we still haven't battled him, but we're still planning on it because we have a week after the season for makeup battles. If he does end up forfeiting, then that will be another win in our favor for a 3-0. Which is huge because that puts us in the positive differential. Next week we face the undefeated. Actually, I don't know if they're undefeated. I think they might have lost their week 10 battle. But week 11 we're going up against them. The Philadelphia Absol. They have a really good team, so it's going to be difficult to beat them. And then if we can win that game, all we have to do is win one more, and we'll be 6-6 with a good differential and a really good shot at making the playoffs. So hopefully our Chicago Bibarels can do that. Entei has really turned our season around. I feel like it's provided my team with a lot of offensive pressure, so I'm hoping that that free agent transaction, and maybe one more that I'm thinking about making right now before playoffs, or before week 12, because I've played my week 11 match from here. So if I do make playoffs, it would be really nice to have one more Mon. So I actually have no idea if I'm going to make playoffs at this point, guys, but I'm going to do everything in my power to try. Other than that, guys, though, that is going to do it for this video, so hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace.